What is good, everybody? Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be talking about some ways to improve your multiplayer experience in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. It is currently double XP weekend, which means I am trying to grind the heck out of multiplayer, and if you are just like me, you need to win these games, man. You need to get kills, you need to get kill streaks, you need to do really well matches, because the better you do and the more games you win will give you like a crypto key bonus, I believe. I think you get crypto keys for playing the game anyway, but winning will give you like an extra one, and since it's double XP, double crypto key, we're just gonna get them a lot faster. One key component to trying to do really well, in my opinion, is listening to the game, listening for enemies, listening for, you know, who just jumped on that wall climb, or who just started wall climbing to my left, or who just jumped in the water to my right. For me personally, when I try to get really good gameplay and I try to go on a high kill streak, audio is one thing I really pay attention to. So after sitting in countless like custom game lobbies and trying to find out the perfect settings for multiplayer, I'm here to bring it to you guys so I can hopefully help you guys out and you know, increase or better your multiplayer experience. Okay, so if you don't know how to get to your options, you just press the start button when you're either in the multiplayer menu or the main menu. Doesn't really matter, but go ahead and just hit the R1 button. I think it's right button on the Xbox controller. I think I should know this. I used to play Xbox all the time, but now I'm PS4. But anyway, continuing on, going all the way to your options and to audio, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I have right now. Master volume is just the control of everything. So if this is at 0, you're not gonna hear anything. If it's all the way at 10, you're gonna hear everything. I have mine set at 10 because it doesn't really matter for me, since I have an Astro mix amp. I can kind of manually control the volume through there anyway, so there's really no point changing it in my game. Advanced volume is where pretty much everything matters here, so rolling on over to there. Voice volume, now this is when this is hearing the announcer saying like the enemy is capping B, or saying the enemy has a UAV, or your kill streak's ready, UAV's ready, or when you get your specialist ability, it'll say it's ready too. When like your player says it. The music volume is just when you reach halftime at like a search and destroy match or something, and music will start playing. The music at the beginning of a match or the end of a match, like last 30 seconds or something, music will start playing. So to hear enemies, you want to turn this all the way down. I forgot to add, voice volume doesn't really matter unless you want to hear. For me personally, I want to know when because really it's kind of hard to tell when an enemy is capping a flag in domination other than hearing the announcer say that. I don't really, because it's just the icons on the screen that will start flashing, like the B icon will start flashing. So the really only way I pay attention for that is when the announcer will say the enemy's capping flag, or the enemy's capping B, or we're losing B, something like that. That's really what I listen to. So voice volume, I know some people don't have this at like a 5 or 4, but I'm gonna turn it up to a 7 just because I want to know when the enemy's capping a flag or when an enemy has a UAV, because sometimes there's games where I'll totally not pay attention to how well I'm doing. I'll just pay attention to winning the game. So I'll pull out my classes that have like rocket launchers or trophy systems, and I'll just shoot down enemy UAVs. I'll shoot down the Wraith or Hater, just to kind of get that team-based teammate-ship going. Now pretty much everything, including like running or going into water, wall climbing, reloading, shooting, meleeing, all really comes down to the SFX volume. I've like failed to say that several times, so I'm just gonna roll with this. But the SFX volume, this is where pretty much everything matters. If you have this turned all the way down, you're not gonna hear anything. This is your shooting, the reloading, and switching weapons, calling in your kill streak, using your gravity spikes, using your vision pulse. Literally everything is in this tab. So you want this turned all the way up so you can hear everyone's footsteps, you can hear everyone wall climbing, you can hear everyone reloading, everyone shooting. You just want this all the way up so you can hear that. Now I absolutely have no clue what the cinematics volume is. I've gone into custom games where I've turned every single thing down and turned this all the way up to 10, but I still have no idea what it is. Maybe it's for theater mode. That's like my only guess. I really have no idea. I've tried like using my specialist ability, getting UAVs, calling in UAVs, kill streaks, anything. I can't find out what this is. So someone really knows what this is, please let me know in the comment section down below, because I have absolutely no freaking clue. Okay, moving on with the other stuff outside of advanced volume, the controller sound. I don't really like it because I do have headsets on, and when I'm trying to record a gameplay and I have my controller making noise, it seems a little unprofessional and a little annoying, so I just have it disabled. The audio presets now, I cannot, like, it is so hard for me to differentiate between high boost and super crunch. The two sound really similar, but they seem to be the best option. This may depend on which headset you're using. Right now, I'm not even using like a gaming headset or an Astro. I'm really only using an Astro mix amp, but I'm listening to the game in my computer with a pair of Bose headphones. And if you don't know what those are, they're like Apple headphones, but these are a little different in a way. They have more bass that I really like, because I like listening to a lot of music with bass. So I don't know, I just listen to these headphones. I literally use them for everything: listening to music, playing games. I found them great for when I'm working out or running on the treadmill. They really seem to cancel out any other noise like a headset, like a gaming headset will do. So I honestly prefer them, because wearing that whole headset like around my head, I don't know if I just have a small head, but it like annoys me, because none of the headsets seem to ever really fit me well. So I just love having them, putting them in my ear, because they have like different sized wax mold, or not wax, but different sized molds for your ear, like large, medium. So I don't know, check them out if you don't know what Bose headphones are. I don't think they're that expensive, and they're really good quality. So I mean, if you're tired of using Apple headphones, try out some Bose headphones. Trust me, you'll really like them. But anyway, moving on, I'm gonna go ahead and keep this at high boost, because I would just go into custom games and just sit quietly by the enemy. I put like bots on recruit, so they couldn't like go upstairs and find me and shoot me. So I'll just sit upstairs, and while they're on recruit, they'll just run around and stuff trying to cap flags, and I'll listen to the footsteps with like everything turned down, just like I showed you guys. And I try to differentiate between high boost and super crunch. High boost seems to add a little bit more sound to the people wall climbing, and like things that happen in a distance seem to be louder. I don't know if I'm just going crazy and this is personal preference, but on high boost, everything that's farther away seems to be a little bit louder. I'm not sure if I'm just imagining that or if it's actually happening, but high boost is definitely better than the Treyarch mix or the bass boost, because I mean, bass boost doesn't really matter that much unless it doesn't really help you with hearing the enemy or hearing for like reloading or stuff like that. So I don't know, high boost or super crunch, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm gonna keep rolling with high boost. We don't need to do that. Multiplayer dialogue. Now this is basically when at the beginning of a match they'll say stuff to each other, which is really cool. I don't think any other Call of Duty has done that, but this is also when your character will diss other players, like in game. Like he'll say, I think I've heard this before, where I'm playing as the Ruin. There's another specialist called Reaper in the game, and if you kill a Reaper, it'll say Reaper hardly, like making fun of them. Like there's these subtle disses that your character will say to other characters when you kill them, like robot down when you kill a Reaper, or I don't know, I can't really think of any off the spot or on the spot, but this is just basically when your character will diss somebody, or when they say like your specialist ability is ready, time to ruin some stuff, I believe is what Ruin says, or time to ruin some shit. I think he says that when your gravity spikes are ready. I don't really remember what any of the other specialists say, but yeah, this is basically, if you have this turned off, you won't hear the disses, but you will still hear what you have here. So you'll still hear the announcer in game saying like capping B or capping A. You'll still hear that. You just won't hear the disses. And honestly, I kind of enjoy just hearing my character talk crap to other characters, so I'm just gonna leave that enabled. The multiplayer music, you don't want this enabled, so when you're trying to sound whore, let's say it's a 1v1 S&D and you're trying to listen to when he walks up to the bomb and he's trying to defuse it, you want this completely off, because I think sometimes at the end of when there's like 30 seconds left, it'll start playing music, or at the halftime of a Search and Destroy match, it'll start playing music. I don't really play Search and Destroy that much in Black Ops 3, but I do remember that when I played in my like Call of Duty Ghost days, they used to say that. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave that off, just so I can mainly focus on the footsteps and the whole reloading and the wall climbing stuff, just so there's nothing interfering with like my focus. And then finally we have the subtitles. I had this enabled for when I did the campaign walkthroughs, that I've kind of stopped, because I feel like I need you guys' personal preference on this. Would it be boring to watch the campaign for a game that came out like last year? It came out last year, but it hasn't been a year. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's getting kind of old, and I feel like so many people have beat the campaign. I mean, I haven't even beat the game myself, so I really do want to do campaign. But if I'm going to play the campaign, I want to know whether, because I want to catch my whole experience on video and put it on YouTube. I guess I could just record it, me playing it, and then never upload it, or only wait to upload it until you guys say that you'll be interested in something like that. So it's really something I've been debating in my mind, because I know I've said in my last campaign video. I think I'm on like part 3. I said I wanted to continue it, but since then I haven't really uploaded anything, just because in my mind I've been fighting on whether to continue that or not. But anyway, I'm getting a little off topic, so hopefully you guys enjoyed and try out these audio settings. If you guys want to take a photo, I know I gave you guys lots of time to do that, but here we go again. Voice volume at 7, music at 0, SFX at 10, and then the cinematics at 3. Master volume at 10, doesn't really matter. Controller sound off, and then audio preset that's high boost. That's pretty much it. And then there's one more thing I want to add quickly that makes a drastic change to the multiplayer experience. It's playing with this perk right here. This perk will change everything. It makes your footsteps louder, it makes your teammates' footsteps louder, and your enemies. But I know people have argued that you'll kind of confuse your teammates with your enemies. I don't, because it's kind of easy to tell, like, if a teammate is around you just by looking at your mini map or paying attention to your situational awareness, environmental awareness, I guess. So I don't really mix it up. Maybe it's an issue for others, but I don't. But trust me, awareness is a huge perk that you need to have enabled. And if you don't want to confuse your footsteps maybe with another player, I don't know how you do that, but you can have dissilence, which just decreases your footsteps but doesn't interfere with anybody else's. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Definitely know what you guys think of these, and let me know if you guys, what you've experienced while using them in the comment section down below. Definitely gonna grind out some more gameplay for you guys here because it's double crypto key weekend. Gonna try to open up some supply drops. May buy some. I don't know. I'm kind of debating not to, but I really want to get some new weapons. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe to Computer States so you're instantly notified when I upload videos. And guys, without further ado, my name is Saber. I'm out. Peace.